It's day 3 of my epic road trip on the North Coast 500 here in Scotland. You're watching Adventure Sean, and honestly, this trip so far has been absolutely incredible. I've just had a really good night's sleep at Knockan Beach, or at least I think that's how I'm pronouncing it. And yeah, you saw the setup last night in the car. Woke up this morning thinking, oh, look out to the lovely sunshine on the beach. Well, I was wrong. It's absolutely thrown it down, and we've had some strong winds in the night, and it's still pretty windy this morning too. I can feel the car just shaking side to side. Woke up a couple of times in the night, but overall managed to get a good 8.5 hours sleep, so I'm quite happy about that. But yeah, just before I drive off and we start making our way along the NC 500 and starting that journey now down the west coast, some of the best scenery, I'm just going to have a little look at the church just here because it looks really interesting, so I'm going to have a little look at that. I'm hoping that the weather isn't going to impact the views and the itinerary for today too much, but you know, it is what it is. We've got to make the most of it. But so just before we head off, I'm going to get my waterproofs on and let's go have a look around this church. Welcome to day 3 of my trip here on Adventure Sean around the NC 500. That beach is absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? And look, the rain seems to have held up a little bit now. It's not too bad. So just thought I'd mention down here at Cape Wrath, it's also used as a military training area. You can see some information about that just down here. Quite fascinating to know, isn't it? If we move a little bit further off to the left, here we go. Here's the church that I've come to see this morning just before we set off on the journey. So yeah, the church here dates back to around 1617, was then rebuilt in 1690. But yeah, really old, isn't it? And of course you've got the house that we can see just here as well. And that's the building that we can see over there. But yeah, we're going to have a little walk through. So if we head through this gate just up here, it's going to take us up to the church. Here we go then. So just walked through the graveyard here. If I spin you around this way to the left, here we go. We can see the entrance to this church. Straight in down the steps just here. Oh wow. Look at this. I tell you what, it'd be amazing to see this fully restored, wouldn't it? Oh, there's even a little cover just under here. Or maybe this is the tombstone down here that was mentioned actually over on the board. Yeah, look at this place. Yeah, like I mean, imagine this restored, it would be gorgeous, wouldn't it, to see? And just think how old this is and how much history there is here. Absolutely incredible. Not loads to see inside, of course, but yeah, it's a nice piece of history. I literally saw it when I parked up, didn't know anything about this, so yeah, another nice little bonus on the itinerary to see. There we go. Anyway, time to get back into the car, and we're going to start that journey. Oh, it's like being on another planet, honestly. It's amazing, it really is. Now, I'm about 15 miles away from where I started this morning in Durness. And yeah, I'll tell you what, the views are stunning, especially now the weather's picked up a little bit. I'm actually on my way to the Kylesku Bridge, so I'm really looking forward to seeing that. About 40 minutes away so far, and I'm so glad that the clouds have cleared a little bit, the rain has stopped now, to go and see the bridge, because it looks like one of the highlights of the tour. It's where a lot of people, you know, like to have some photos, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing that. That's my first proper destination of the day. But yeah, I just thought I'd stop here because, you know, the rain stopped, give you a bit of an update and just show you this nice view of the loch that we can just see here. Beautiful, isn't it? Really nice. And of course you've got a bit of information all about here as well. Some lovely photos. Quite a touristy area, and you can drive down the road just to here, I think, and that takes you round into a couple of little villages down there if you want to. Got a little police station over there, look. Look at that, it's so old school, isn't it? And a couple of toilet facilities over there as well. So yeah, I'm going to get back in the car. Just thought I'd also point out, of course, you have got all the brown signs that you can see. I mean, there is one just there for the NC 500. Of course, we're heading down to Ullapool. That's where we're going to be later on today, 56 miles. But yeah, all the brown signs for the NC 500 you can follow. Of course, you know, so it is pretty easy to follow the route. I mean, I am using Waze, satellite navigation, but yeah, you know, you can also use the brown signs. And I've also got a map with me just in case as well. But yeah, what a stunning view. Let's carry on down towards the bridge. Oh, wow, look at the deer just over there. I was just driving along here and just saw him and his pal. Oh, wow. Hello. Oh, absolutely gorgeous. Honestly. Oh, he's going. Oh. Oh, wow. That is amazing. There we go, and there's his pal just up there on the rocks. Hello, good morning. Oh, wow. Gorgeous animals. Look at that. Now I must say the views here on the west coast of Scotland are absolutely incredible, and there's so many areas where you can just pull up at the side of the road and take it all in. Look at the view there just behind me, it's stunning, and I'm really glad that the weather cleared up nicely so we can enjoy these beautiful panoramas. You can just sit there on that bench for hours and just take it all in. Honestly, it's gorgeous, isn't it? So yeah, we're carrying straight on down the road just here and off into the distance. We're only about 3.5 miles away now, 7 minutes according to Waze from the bridge. So yeah, really looking forward to seeing it. But yeah, look at that view. It's spectacular, isn't it? All the forest and oh, them deers that we saw back there as well, about what, 15 miles back? Oh, amazing. Right, back into the car. Let's carry on down to the bridge. That's the next stop. So I continued down the road where I've made it here to one of the most iconic viewpoints on the North Coast 500. Here it is, the Kylesku Bridge. There we go. Look at that. It's the support structure that really makes it, isn't it? Car going over really gives you a bit of an idea on the scale of the bridge just there. But yeah, I love the support structure on that. Just really fits with the dramatic landscape here on the NC 500. And here on the west coast, like, that is stunning, isn't it? Really nice to see, and I'm glad that the weather cleared up as well so we can see it in all its glory without it being too foggy or raining. Really nice. Gonna have a little walk a little bit closer now, get a few different angles. Here we go then, much closer now to the Kylesku Bridge, and here's a look at the dedication plaque opened by Her Majesty the Queen on the 8th of August 1984, and the bridge replaced the ferry service that operated since the early 19th century. There we go, always like looking at the dedication plaques, get a bit of information. Anything on the back? Well, there we go. Saltire Award for Civil Engineering Construction, 1984. There we go. So yeah, oh, look at the view from here. Let's go a bit closer to the edge, shall we, so we can get a better view. Oh, that's stunning. Take some nice photos here with all of the yellow plants. Oh, that is nice. The support structure's brilliant on there, isn't it? Yeah, this is probably my favourite view here, of course, with the flowers, and also looking over into the distance there and seeing the mountains, especially the one right in the middle. You see it just above that second support structure. Just really makes the photo, doesn't it? You can also walk across the bridge if you want to. I don't think there's any need to really walk across it, but you can if you wanted to. There's the other pathway just down here. It's nowhere near as busy here as I thought it would be, actually. I thought there'd be a lot more people down here. It's 10:30 in the morning, so it's not particularly early. Most people are still wrapping up having the breakfast. There you go, another look at the bridge. I love it, and I think the colour of it's really nice as well. Just the grey stone, because it just fits with the dramatic landscape, doesn't it? It just works really well. Well, there you go, the Kylesku Bridge. Yeah, one of the highlights of the trip so far, just to see it. There's a look at the car park just over there. So you see there's only me and two other cars. One of them's just pulling off. But yeah, amazing views. Thought I'd give you a bit of a zoom in up there because I've got a great zoom on this camera. Or just that waterfall that looks stunning. There we go. You see it just coming down there on the hillside. There we go. And there is going to be a couple of waterfalls coming up on the trip. So stay tuned for those. But yeah, I'm having an amazing time so far here on the NC 500. It's brilliant, it really is, just getting to see all this. And honestly, the fact that it was only established back in 2015, it's nice to be doing this. This is relatively new as well, and it's certainly something that I'm going to be doing at some point in the future. It's excellent. So as we're crossing the bridge just there, I've parked up on the other side now. There's another small car park here with a little picnic area, and yeah, just thought I'd show you the view of the bridge from here. Nowhere near as impressive from this side, but nonetheless, just thought I'd show you whilst we're here. Right, back in the car then now to carry on down the road on the NC 500. So only a mile away from where I was at the bridge, you've got the Rock Stop, which is a little cafe, an exhibition down here as well. Perfect places to grab a quick bite to eat, bacon roll if you want one in the morning. And you get this stunning view that comes with it. Look at that. Oh, it's amazing, isn't it? Absolutely spectacular, and the sun came out at just the perfect time then as well. Look at the shape of that up there. Amazing to see. Just turn that corner and see this view. Pretty incredible, isn't it? So we're going to head back down this way, get in the car, and we'll continue driving down. Oh, I love it. That's a nice photo of the car just parked there, isn't it? The amount of photos that I took of my car just parked up in places this trip. Oh my God, well, I'm not praising myself or anything, but you've got to be a good driver to take on this part of the route. Like I mentioned, they don't recommend this for larger vehicles, and you'll see why. The road that I've just come down there was incredible. It's so windy, so tight. Look at it. These passing places become your best friend when you're taking on roads like this. Honestly, I look at that. I've just come all the way down here, all down that road there. Blimey. You can see it all there in the distance. Amazing views. Some of the best scenery so far coming along this road. But yeah, like, look at that view. Incredible. You just got to really be careful on the roads. Nice to look out to the coast just over there. Blimey. That was some pretty difficult driving. Carried on down the road for about another 10 minutes, and oh wow, the views just keep on getting better. Look at this. It's well worth coming down these smaller roads to get views like that. Incredible, isn't it? It's so beautiful, and this trip is really making me appreciate Great Britain even more. Like, this is what we have in Great Britain. It's amazing, isn't it? Honestly, it's stunning. It really is. Right then, so I've just parked up in another little parking spot there, and here we go. Look at this view. Honestly, like, these are some of the best views I think I've ever seen in my life, and the sun's come out at the perfect time for them too. So this is the Drumbeg viewpoint, as you can see just here, a bit of information for you. So yeah, we started this morning up in Durness, up here, made our way down, and of course all the way down here, then through Ullapool, took the right turn down the B869, and I'm currently here. But yeah, these roads, don't get me wrong, they were really tough to drive, but well worth it for the views. I've just been reading here, there's 35 little islands out there. Amazing, isn't it? Look at that. Oh, this just keeps getting even more breathtaking, it really does. Them roads though around that corner, blimey, I was going about 10 miles an hour, like really slow around there. Look at this. Oh, you got all the sheep down here as well. I think he likes my car. Yeah, what a view. All the rocks down there. Oh, it's stunning. Really is. Can you imagine living in one of those houses up there, just waking up and seeing this view every single day? Oh, they're all coming to my car. Hello. Yeah, do you want a lift? Is that why? Oh, look at the little baby lambs. Oh, hello. So cute. Do you want a lift? You can get in if you want. Do you want to get in? Oh, I love it. Oh, so cute, so adorable. Back on the A837 road then now, and I tell you what, it's nice to have a normal carriageway again, but I tell you what, it was more than worth going down them little roads with the passing places. The views were stunning, and probably the best views of the trip so far in my opinion. I'm loving all of this scenery, honestly it's absolutely spectacular, and what I've seen so far today has been stunning. I'm going to be making my way down to a castle next that I'm really looking forward to seeing, but I just thought it'd be worth just showing you this view here, stopping the car for just a moment and showing you it because it's stunning. This is really what the NC 500 is all about, just stopping in all these different locations and taking in all of the scenery and fantastic views. And it's not a bad day at all weather-wise now actually. At first I thought it was going to be horrible all day and raining, but it's actually not too bad at all now. It's really cleared up, or at least it has here. I don't know what it's like back down in Dunnes, but yeah, here it's a lot clearer. Anyway, going to make my way back over into the car. Yeah, only about 10-15 minutes away now, I believe, from this castle that we're going to be looking at. It's a ruin of a castle, but yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing this. So let's get on the move. Well, that didn't take long at all. It was only about 5 minutes down from where I stopped. I've made it here to Ardvreck Castle, and here it is. Oh wow, look at that. We're actually going to take a walk over there in just a moment. As you can see, we can just walk across this little beach here and make it over to the castle. But yes, stunning. Only small, but really picturesque, especially with the location, with that stunning backdrop. So yeah, again, there's plenty of parking just down here at the side of the road. We're going to take a little walk down this pathway over there. So yeah, you got parking up there. There's another one where I've just parked behind me. Let's have a little stroll down here. What a great location. Oh, it's lovely. Cross over the waterfalls just here. Hey. Oh, there we go. Here we go then. So I've now made it over to Ardvreck Castle. Only a short 5-minute stroll from where I've parked. You can see the car just over there. Oh, here we go. Oh, what a gorgeous view. Yeah, we got a few different angles of this ancient monument. Oh, wow. Look at this. Well, the castle's gorgeous in a really nice location as well, and it was great to see it. But yeah, you probably saw in one of the shots I zoomed into another building that's in a ruin. That is Calda House, and that's a little bit further down the road, so I'm going to drive down to there shortly. But first, as you can probably hear in the background, there's some waterfalls right here, literally right opposite the castle. We've got these nice beautiful waterfalls. Oh, I love some waterfalls, and these are lovely as well. Might not be the biggest, but they're certainly really nice to see. There's going to be some much bigger waterfalls coming up on the rest of the trip, so stay tuned for those. But yeah, it's just a really nice little photo opportunity down here. It's well worth coming to see. Lovely. Just something about the nice sound, isn't there, of the water just flowing down. Stunning. Right, let's drive a little bit further around now to Calda House. Nearly tripped over then. Here we go then, so parked up literally 30 seconds down the road. Could have walked to it really, but oh well. Here's a little map then, of course, of what we've done today. We started up the top here, off the map, and came down here, of course, crossed over the lovely bridge just there, and then went down the road here. Drumbeg, of course, came all the way around here, then joined back up with the A837, come down this way, and now we're over here at Ardvreck Castle. But yeah, gonna have a little stroll down this way now. Let's go and check this out. Here we go then, so after a short walk there across the field, I've made it here to the ruins of Calda House. Now this was built in 1726, however, it didn't last for long because it was destroyed in a fire in 1737. So yeah, and here it still is to this day. Let's have a little closer look. So yeah, of course, got to respect all these different monuments, you know, you don't want to be taking things or touching too much, you know, it's just kind of have a little walk around and have a look at this fantastic piece of history. Well worth coming to see. Really impressive. The fact that this is so old as well. Hundreds of years old, amazing. You just think about what's happened in this building over the years, you know, when you walk around somewhere like this. Yeah, you can still see where all the windows, of course, would have been over there. Massive window at the top, or is that a door actually? That looks like it might have been a door at that point. That's definitely like a door up there. I love these old ruins though, like it's quite hard to work out where things are, isn't it? That looks like a fireplace down there to me. Possibly some storage. It's like, what's that little archway? Another window that's been blocked in, or... Oh, it's stunning. And to be fair, from here you get a great view back towards the castle as well. Oh, that's a really nice shot. Probably my favourite view of the castle actually, because you get all the mountains behind it. Absolutely stunning. And then we've got the lock just over here with another nice little beach. So many beaches, honestly, it's amazing, isn't it? Right then, back into the car, because we're going to get driving and make my way down to the next location of the day. Here on the NC 500 on Adventure Sean. Well, it's been about 20 minutes since I left the castle and the views were absolutely stunning along the route. And look at this here just behind me. So I've just parked up at Knockan Crag Nature Reserve. I think that's how we pronounce it. And here we get some absolutely breathtaking views. And I'm just on the car park at the moment, but there is a little nature trail. So I'm going to head over there now and take a little walk up. So here's the information boards then for Knockan Crag, and as you can see here it says how they're some of the oldest rocks in Europe. So yeah, really interesting, some great photos just here as well. As you can see there's lots of different routes around, car parks just here. You can actually take a long route all the way around there and up the top. I mean, yeah, you can see that just up there. So yeah, it's quite a long route that takes you all the way around the top and back round. I'm not going to be doing that today. However, I'm going to take a little walk over to here just so we can see the view. See from that little building just over there. So yeah, let's go and have a bit of a stroll. But yeah, this is lovely around here and the views are pretty stunning. I'm so glad that the weather cleared up for us down here though today. This is quite interesting over here to learn about all the different types of rock. Durnus limestone that you can see there, 1,000 million years old, like lots of different information, but yeah, it's good how it shows you the different rocks. Quite a few different things to see along the way it seems. But yeah, the views from here are wonderful just from this level. I mean, I bet it's crazy up at the top just there. You look out even just from this location here. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Yeah, there's the car park. Again, it's free parking down here and free toilet facilities. But yeah, let's go have a look inside this building, see what there is. So we've got a couple of statues just over here, and I've noticed there is a speaker set up as well. So let's press the audio. There we go.
I'm Ben Peach, and this is my friend and colleague John Horn.
How you doing, John?
We work for the Geological Survey of Great Britain.
Ben and I first came to Knockan together in 1883. Over the next 14 years we studied the rocks and debated with other geologists until we finally worked out what had happened here.
This is certainly a remarkable place. It's where we first realised that rocks could move over the top of other rocks and travel huge distances to build mountains.
So there's lots of different information here in the rock room. Loads of boards to read and little fascinating facts and samples of rocks. all with the backdrop just over there. And after looking at some of the stuff what you can see along the route, some of these different art installations, would you say, such as these, I think it might be worth actually having a stroll up to the top and having a walk around. So yeah, I'm just gonna go and do this walk. I think, why not? Let's go and see, because there is a couple of different viewpoints at the top, and weather seems to be okay. So yeah, let's go for it. I think I've come all this way. May as well do the full walk round. What do you think? Do you think I should? Yes, go for it, Sean. Well, I will do. Look at the view. Of course, it's very windy. Oh, it's very windy up here. But I tell you what, it was worth the climb. I'm so glad that I did it now, honestly. Standing up here, you just feel on top of the world, looking at all of the awesome scenery, all of the mountains, all of the lochs. It's incredible, it really is. So we're going to carry on now down the pathway. This viewpoint here is a dead end, which is a little bit of a detour. If I head, oh god, it's so windy. If I head down, down that way, take a left, it carries on. Oh my god. But the views are stunning. If you are doing the NC 500, don't miss out on this. It's incredible. I've only seen 2 other people doing it whilst I've been up here today, but add it to your must-do list. It's awesome. Hands down, the best view of the trip so far. Look at that. And I just keep saying it, and it probably won't be the last time that I say that either. There's a bit of an idea how far we've come up from the car park. There's the mighty Clio down there. It's parked up. But yeah, that is beautiful. I'm just going to chill out here for a little bit. I still can't get over how good that was. One of the best parts of the trip, hands down. And like I said up there when I was in the wind, you can't miss that if you're doing the NC 500. Originally, I wasn't even going to walk all the way up to the top, but honestly, I'm so glad that I did. It made such a difference and so much better than just being down here on the car park or even at that first little rock area. Definitely worth heading all the way up to the top. Anyway, I'm now going to make my way further down the west coast of Scotland, down towards Ullapool, just under 20 miles from here, I believe, and that's actually the biggest town here on the west coast. So we're going to head down there. That's going to be the perfect place to kind of recharge the batteries, so to speak. Go and get a few bits. I believe there's a Tesco superstore down there, and I tell you what, I've not seen one of those for a while, so we can refuel, get a few more bits for the car, and yeah, we'll have a little look around there. There's the harbour, and it looks just quite a nice, pretty little town. So after continuing for around 20 minutes, I've now arrived here in Ullapool. I've just got my free parking space outside the Tesco superstore, perfect for getting more supplies and stocking up for the rest of the trip. But as I mentioned earlier, Ullapool is the largest town on the west coast of Scotland, and by all means it's not that big at all. I mean, the Tesco isn't huge, but it's got supplies, and that's the main thing. Along with that, hoping to get some good food down here tonight, maybe fish and chips. I'm fancying something like that. There was nothing quite like that up in Durness, so yeah, I'm really hoping to get maybe a nice fish and chips or something along the seafront area around here. So I'll spin you around and we'll have a look at the views. So it's pretty residential here compared to some of the other areas that I've seen over the past couple of days. Around 1,500 people live here in Ullapool. And yeah, I've just walked 2 minutes round the corner down here to the seafront area. Of course, you've got all the motorhomes parked up there. Lovely view for those, isn't it? Yeah, and this caravan and camping site looks pretty big down here. So I'm going to carry on round the corner. I believe this just leads round to the main part of the seafront. Gorgeous scenery here though. Well, I must say, Ullapool is a really picturesque place. Love the style of some of the buildings, especially the Caledonian Hotel just over here. Very nice. Lots of different shops around here, food outlets, that's what I like. Yeah, some of the views are great too. And I really do like this clock tower. Nearly 4:45, time's right on there, that's always good. Got the little weather vane on the top. Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? What a pretty little place. Lots of little independent shops. And yeah, I really like that. If we carry straight on down this way, that's where we actually get down to the little seafront area, I think. Oh, and there's the chippy just over there, the Seaforth Bar and Restaurant. I think that's where I'm going to be having some food. Really got so much going for it round here. Like, there's so many different shops. There's another fish and chip shop just over there. Really picturesque little place, actually. Certainly exceeded expectations. I didn't realise there was going to be quite as many independent shops. So that's really nice. I'll definitely be taking a walk through some of those this afternoon. Also worth pointing out, you've got a Boots Pharmacy just over there as well if you might need one. But yeah, I love all the little independent shops. That's what really makes it. And here's Ullapool Harbour. All the boats down there and some pretty spectacular views. Yeah, the seafront tour carries on down this way, so I think I'm going to have a stroll down there first, go and have a look down there and see if there's anything else to see. Oh, it's a lovely little place, this. I really like it. It's got so much charm and character to it. And it's also got fish and chips, of course. Here we go, the nation's most treasured dish. So yeah, I've had a fish supper, as they like to call it, here in Scotland. Let's open her up. Oh wow, we've got 2 fish in here. Look at this. Oh yeah. Oh, that is looking good. Salt and vinegar on there as well. That looks absolutely delicious. It was £7.95. That was from the fish and chip shop that is literally just around that corner, just over there. So yeah, I'm going to tuck in. I'll let you know what I think afterwards. Oh, I can't wait for this. Well, I've got to say, that was one of the nicest and most fresh fish I've ever had from a fish and chip shop. It was delicious, probably because it was caught this morning somewhere around here. Like, it was incredible, that was. It tasted so good. And to finish it off, from the local convenience store, one of my favourites here. Oh, I love these. Cadbury's caramel nibbles just here. Aren't they amazing? You don't get loads in a pack, but perfect. You just sit here in the sunshine now, here in Ullapool, and just take in the views. One of the ferries has just gone out, actually, as well. But you're going to chill out here for a little bit, take it all in, and then we'll get on the move. Well, my time here in the wonderful Ullapool has come to an end. I've been to Tesco, I've got some more supplies, I've been to the petrol station and filled up with diesel, and honestly the prices weren't that much more than your average petrol station in your local town. So yeah, I was quite pleased about that, because I thought maybe there might be extortionate prices, but no, it was only a little bit more. Along with that as well, I've even managed to use a shower, which is great, just down on the car park by the ferry terminal. Yeah, the showers there that you can can use. And so I even managed to do that a couple of hours ago. So in total, I've been here about 4 hours today. Really enjoyed it. Had a lovely fish and chips. Went in lots of the different local shops. It's been great. It really has. Now, I'm going to be travelling about 20 minutes this evening to go and visit a nature reserve. It looks absolutely fantastic. There's like a big bridge through the forest that looks stunning. So yeah, I'm going to head down there this evening. And yeah, we'll just go with the flow tonight. There isn't really a plan. So it's the early evening now, it's just gone 7 p.m. and I've just travelled 13 miles down a really nice road. It only took about 20 minutes and I've made it here to my next destination, and my pronunciation is awful, as you know. With this one, I'm really going to struggle to pronounce it. Here we go, let's have a go at pronouncing this one then. Corrieshalloch Gorge? Oh yeah, I think so, something like that, I don't know. Anyway, I do try my best. But anyway, we've come to see this magnificent waterfall this evening. And look at the top, there's even a suspension bridge just there. So yeah, this place looks awesome. So as you can see, there is a gate just here at the side. There's literally 2 other cars up there and a motorhome, and that's all. And yeah, we can head down this way to the suspension bridge. So yeah, this place looks great. So we're gonna head down there. This will also be my final destination of the day. Here we go then. So 5 minutes walk down from the car park and I've made it to the suspension bridge. We've got a warning, 6 people maximum. Well, I don't think we're gonna have to worry about that because there's nobody else around. I just saw one family walking back up. Lovely, really nice people to chat to. This is giving me proper I'm a celebrity, get me out of here vibes. Oh, wow. Oh, you can feel it wobble quite a bit. Oh, this is incredible. And there we go. There's the waterfall. Oh, this is spectacular. What a view. That's looking vertically straight down there. And the view's even really impressive on this side too. Oh, that is stunning. That is amazing. Now on the map at the top, I saw that there was another little observation point and you can just see it over there. So we're gonna head round to that shortly. See it just sticking out over there. I tell you what, I love with these attractions how you can just walk down to them 24 hours a day. I mean, we're in the early evening now. A few hours ago, this probably would have been really busy, but at this time now, it's absolutely empty. And it means you get to appreciate it in all of its glory. Absolutely amazing. Spin you back around this way again, just so you can see it. Oh, that is spectacular. Definitely the best waterfall I've seen this trip. One of the best I think I've ever seen. Just the sound of it and the power of the water gushing down the hillside here through the rocks. Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. Honestly, that's absolutely breathtaking. And when you're walking across, the fact you can feel it swinging side to side really adds to it. But yeah, if we head round this way, we can head to the other viewing platform where we'll get a view of the bridge and also the waterfall as well. So follow it up this way. Probably going to take a few minutes to get down here, I think. Not too far. Here we go then. It's only about a 3-minute walk from where I was just. We've made it here to the viewing platform, but we're going to get an even more amazing view of both the bridge and the waterfall. This certainly isn't one for if you're scared of heights. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Wow. I really do not feel like I'm in the UK right now. Honestly, I absolutely love Scotland. There's nowhere else here in the UK where I'd be able to see something like this and just escape from everything. So there's the zoom in over to the suspension bridge. And we'll slowly pan down for you. Looking at that spectacular waterfall in all its glory. I don't really know how to pronounce it properly, but it's stunning. Love the sound of that as well. Still so noisy from all the way over here. Just listen to that. This is one of those places where I could just spend hours and hours. And there's already been a lot on this trip of times where I've just sat in places and took it all in. I'm going to stand here and do exactly the same now. Don't look down. Wrong channel for that one. But yeah, honestly, like what a way to wrap up day number 3 of my epic trip here on the NC 500. And tonight I'm going to be sleeping just around the corner from here because there's loads of areas where I can park the car. Going to actually set the pole tent up for a little bit, I think. Have a bit of a chill out this evening, watch a movie, I think, as the sun goes down. Can we say that? I don't know. Oh, there's a bit of blue sky peeking through over there. But yeah, I'm gonna have a bit of a chill out. It's about 7:30 now. It's probably have another half an hour or so around here. And then I'm going to park up for the night. Literally just round the corner there's loads of parking spaces where you're allowed to sleep for the night. So I've just had about 20 minutes down here relaxing, soaking it all in and just listening to the power, the sound of that water cascading down just there. Honestly, it's wonderful, it really is. And of course that brings me to the end of day 3. So like I said, I'm going to head up to the car now, going to get parked up and I'm going to set the tent up for a little bit, why not? Well, the suspension bridge and the waterfall was absolutely amazing. It really was. Just listening to the sound of it was stunning. Anyway, I've now drove just down the road here, literally about half a mile, to tonight's parking spots, which is this lovely lay-by just down here. There's the mighty Clio. We got this fantastic view. Oh, look at that. Stunning, isn't it? So yeah, we're still here on the NC 500. That's the road still that you can see here. I've not veered off anywhere. And yeah, this is where we're going to be parking for tonight. Obviously it's a popular spot, so there's a few people already in place just over there. It has just gone 8 o'clock in the evening though now, so hopefully shouldn't be too many more people rocking up down here, but I thought I'll come into this one because there's nobody else here, and I'm also going to pitch the tent up for a little bit. So yeah, I've got a nice little bit of grass just down there where I've parked, so I'm going to put the tent up. Here we go then, I'm sure this is what you've all been waiting for, waiting to see me put up a tent. Well, here we go, here's my tent. This is what you do to it if all goes to plan. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, that wasn't too bad, there we go. Tip it around that way. Oh, it's blowing it. Right, okay. Yeah, that's gone wrong. We need to put some pegs in quick. Da, 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 da. 5 minutes later and the pop-up tent is ready. Here we go, I've got it all fastened in around the side, other than this one just here because yeah, it wouldn't go into the ground, it's too hard even on the grass, and that happened. But yeah, I've managed to get these ones in around the other side, and here's a look inside the pop-up tent. There we go. So yeah, it's not too bad now. Typical, the wind's like proper drops off now. But yeah, I'm probably going to sleep in there tonight. Unless it's going to rain, then I'll go back in the car. But we'll see what happens. But anyway, this is all set up just down here. And yeah, I'm going to have a bit of a chill out now. Oh, it's just so nice relaxing in here and looking out at the stunning scenery. Honestly, it's gorgeous. Anyway, I've got everything set up in here now, so I'll give you a little tent tour. So there's my view looking out towards the forest. Lovely, isn't it? And also my car tyre just there. But yeah, I keep the net across most of the time, just keeps any bugs out. And yeah, here we go, here's the setup. So of course got the laptop down here. This is everything you need for a little trip around the NC 500 in my opinion. Got my laptop. Of course, this isn't my only YouTube channel. I've got Theme Park Worldwide as well, and that's got daily uploads on that channel. So I have to do all that. Of course, I uploaded everything before I came out for this trip, but then I've been doing a few more bits on here, just preparing stuff like the titles and the thumbnails, that sort of thing. So a bit of a behind the scenes look, but yeah, that's all done just here on the computer just there. And then of course got yeah, I've got the battery pack just down here, the nice Energizer battery pack. That is brilliant, that is. It's charged my phone about 8 times and been charging cameras and stuff on that as well. Of course got the GoPro Hero 8 Black just there, and I'm filming on a Sony AX53. And of course in the laptop bag got all sorts of different bits of equipment in there too. And along with that over here, got a bit of food. We've got some blueberry muffins, and these are absolutely delicious, these nice shortbreads. Look at them. Oh, I can hear a helicopter, I think, out there. There we go, yeah, got me shortbreads, they were from Tesco, £1.50 for 4, bargain. And then I got some water, and you know what you want if you like, you know, making your water taste a bit better. Here we go, get some of this Robinson's just here. I'm sure I can see it. Oh, here we go, there is a helicopter out there. Let's have a look. Let's unzip. There we go. There's a copter just up there. There he goes. Oh, I'll be getting some cracking views. It's a really fine evening. Yeah, look at it now. Lovely and clear. Sun's going down there, having a barbecue over there. Look, I can smell it. See the Barbies just lit over there, just got going. Oh, lovely. Might go over, see if I can have a sausage. There we go. Oh, lovely. So chilled out. It's so nice. But yeah, just gonna have a little bit of a relax. Let's wait for the sun to go down, really. Well, it's just gone 10 PM and I am not liking the look of that rain cloud up there, but we'll have to see what happens, won't we? You have to tune into the next vlog to find out if I've actually stayed in the tent or if I've retreated into the car tonight. But what an absolutely awesome day. Honestly, it's been spectacular. Seen so much, done so much, covered so many miles. It has been awesome. It really has. And tomorrow, we're going to be seeing more epic views. We're going to be starting off with a couple of different waterfalls and then going to be taking on one of the most famous and dangerous roads in Britain, the Balakna Bar. So I'm looking forward to that. And then of course we're going to be seeing so much along the way as well. It's going to be pretty incredible. So make sure you all come and stay tuned for that one. It'll be the 4th vlog in this series from the North Coast 500. I'm loving this trip so far. Everything's going to plan. We've seen so much and I really feel like the vlogs that I've filmed are some of the best content I've ever filmed on YouTube across both my channels. I'm loving doing this trip. Honestly, like, words can't describe how lucky I feel to be able to do this, and especially with there being no foreign travel really at the moment, or at least a lot of restrictions, I thought this was the perfect time to do a trip like this, and honestly, I'm loving it. So thank you so much for following me on this adventure. But I'm going to relax. I'm going to stick a film. I might watch Moana tonight, actually. But there we go. Thank you very much for joining me, Sean Sandbrook, and that leaves me with one final thing to say. Get out there and have your own adventures. See you in the next vlog.